Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So let's go ahead and talk about this new train explosion that's happened in North Platte. Actually, I know that yard. As a former train rider, I try to avoid that yard as much as possible, mainly because that's where they train the bulls. It's big. There's a lot of freight moves through there. This explosion, I think it's perchloric acid, I believe it was. This stuff here is some nasty stuff. I think it's like right up there with sulfuric and nitric acid. This stuff is nasty. Alright, so they did have an evacuation issued into an immediate area, but I'm not really here to talk about that. I'm talking about all these train accidents we're seeing. Now, train derailment does happen. I understand that. This was sitting still in a freight train yard, and it just blew up. What they call it, spontaneous combusted. Come on now, there's way too much. I do not believe in coincidence at all. This stuff here, something else is going on. We are either, I know, put the tinfoil hat on guys, we are either being attacked by some form of sleeper cell group, hitting transport, freight transportation. And the thing is though, they're also, bear with me, I'm thought processing here, they're also chemically polluting locations all over America. Yeah. So I started working on putting shelving up in this new edition of the house we're building, our tiny home, and started moving. This is only 4 totes of food right here, guys. Oh yeah. I grabbed the gas mask just to say something else. Yeah, we're affiliated with MIRA. You don't have to buy anything we show you, but I'm telling you right now, you might want to invest in getting some protection. Yeah. Gas masks, suits, the whole 9 yards. This stuff is just getting really bad. It's getting crazy out there. Which brings us to stockpiling food. This is, like I said, 4 totes of food is what this is. It's not much. That's 4 totes. I don't keep everything I own as far as my preps, especially food, in my house. The reason being, when my house burnt down in Oregon, I lost everything. I got my kids out, I got the girl I was dating at the time out, and I got the dog out. Lost everything else. Yeah, that fast. Noticed smoke. By the time I got moving everything around, rooms were engulfed. Lost all those preps. Yeah, so I don't put everything we own in our home. We move stuff around. We put it in caches in the ground. We have other locations that we rent, and they're stocked up. We have family members that live certain locations from us, also group members that we stock up as well. So we get overran in our location, house fire, whatever, we'll lose a percentage of our supplies. Now, do I have more than this? Yeah, I'm still building more shelves. I just ran out of room. So whether it's long-term food storage, guys, we've shown that many of times, or going to the grocery store. You don't have to go to Walmart. I know many of us do not like Chi-Mart. I do what I can to make sure I got enough to provide it for my family. But we're working on some other things to get away from all of that too. Yeah, I love canned goods and things like that. Dry goods stuff. Guys, I don't care where you get food. No more rotational stock. It can be a lot to deal with, especially when you have things buried, different locations. But you'll never get by close to an expiration date, or you actually will never get close to a best by date, which is just a manufacturer suggestion. As long as you rotate your food out, in other words, we eat this stuff. Yeah. As long as you rotate it out, you use it, replace it, you won't even get to an expiration date. You don't have to worry about, is it safe to eat a can of food that's 5 years past date. I'm going to tell you right now, because there's a lot of chatter on the internet, it all just depends on the condition of the can and how well you stored it. If you stored this thing outdoors and fluctuating temperature, don't eat it. It's just going to be bad. If you are storing it in climate control, or you have a root cellar, which is the best climate control ever, this stuff lasts so long. It lasts a freaking long time. But the problem is, I see people leaving the comments, well, I leave mine in an outdoor shed. Well, I live in Florida. The temperatures of a outdoor shed without power for air conditioning or anything like that can reach 120 to 132 degrees. I guess you cooked your food. Yeah. So again, nothing to freak out about, but I want you to start making sure you're prepping, making sure you got the rotational stock, making sure you have water put in place, make sure you have protective equipment. Trust me, I know it's expensive. It is. I'm working multiple jobs right now. YouTube's just not my own thing. I'm working multiple angles as much as I can to provide for my family as much as possible. You should be doing the exact same thing. Alright guys, y'all take care. There's just way too much stuff going on to be coincidence. I believe our country is under attack, whether it's self-inflicted or foreign parties coming in, sleeper cells. I don't know what it is. All I know is I'm seeing things and I'm looking at it and I'm going, this stuff does not add up. And if you're here watching this channel, you've probably seen the same things. So what you need to do, prepare your family, keep stocking. Alright guys, speak to you later.